Looking for the best camera for photography? To suit your needs? In this video, we're diving into some of the top options available right now. Before we begin, don't forget to check out the links in the description to find the best deals within your budget. Let's get started. Number 5. Sony Alpha 7 IV. While it's very much in the hybrid photo/video camp, the Sony Alpha 7 IV is one of the best cameras for photography that we've tested. At this price point, you're getting a very well-built weather-sealed body, dual SD card slots with the option to use a CF Express card, in-body image stabilization, IBIS, and a high-resolution viewfinder. Beyond that, it features a fantastic backside illuminated full-frame sensor with a wide dynamic range and a 33-megapixel resolution. That's higher than most of its peers at this level, giving you a touch more leeway to crop in your images. However, the real reason this is our number one pick at this price point, any modern camera can capture amazing image quality, comes down to its wide selection of lenses. Sony's E-mount is one of the most established mirrorless lens ecosystems, with a wide range of both native and more affordable third-party options. That makes it incredibly versatile for almost any type of photography you want to do, whether it's portraits or landscapes. Another excellent option at this tier is the Canon EOS R6 Mark II. It has better ergonomics overall than the Sony, and it can shoot at faster burst rates, but its lens selection is more limited. Number 4. Fujifilm X-T5. If you prefer the portability and lower cost of APS-C cameras, the Fujifilm X-T5 is among the best we've tested. With a 40.2 megapixel APS-C sensor, it's one of the best digital cameras for photography if you're interested in landscapes or portraits, giving you a lot of room to crop your photos without losing sharpness. While images taken in low light are typically noisier than with full-frame alternatives like the Sony Alpha 7 IV, the image quality you can get out of this camera is hard to beat for the money. The camera also honors Fujifilm's photography-oriented roots with dedicated exposure dials that give you more hands-on control over your settings and a 3-way tilting screen that's incredibly versatile for waist-level shooting and street photography. If you're looking for a more robust camera with better ergonomics for studio work, you might prefer the Fujifilm X-H2. It uses the same sensor as the X-T5 but has a bigger body and additional benefits for hybrid or video shooters. Meanwhile, the Fujifilm X-H2S uses a lower resolution stacked sensor with a faster readout speed that makes it a better option for sports and action photography. However, both models are pricier and less portable than the X-T5. Number 3. Sony Alpha 6700. The Sony Alpha 6700 is the best all-around mid-range camera we've tested for photographers. This hybrid model uses a 26-megapixel APS-C sensor and captures fantastic overall image quality. It's also relatively portable and has an excellent battery life, making it a good choice for long days on the go. The camera's autofocus system is also one of the most effective on the market, with AI-driven subject detection and incredibly accurate AF tracking. On top of that, it has IBIS and a wide selection of compatible lenses, including plenty of more affordable third-party options. If you don't want to fiddle around with RAW files too much, consider the Fujifilm XS20 instead. Fujifilm is known for its excellent JPEG processing and film simulation profiles, making it a good choice for those who prefer to share their images straight out of the camera. Like the Alpha 6700, it has a high-res APS-C sensor and IBIS to help you shoot handheld at slower shutter speeds. However, its autofocus isn't as effective as the Sony's, so it's less suited to very fast subjects like sports or wildlife. Number 2. Canon EOS R10. If the Sony Alpha 6700 is out of your price range, the Canon EOS R10 is an entry-level model that packs a punch for its price. With a highly accessible user interface and great ergonomics, it's beginner-friendly and easy to use. It has a highly accurate and effective autofocus system, as well as quick burst shooting and a good battery life. On top of that, it has good video specs for an entry-level model, including 4K recording at up to 60 frames per second, albeit with a crop, and 10-bit capture in its HDR-PQ mode, though it lacks advanced features like log profiles. The biggest downside of the R10 is that lens selection is still relatively limited for the RF mount. If you prefer a more established lens ecosystem, the Fujifilm X-S10 is another great choice at this price point. It's also one of the few entry-level models with in-body image stabilization. That said, its autofocus system is less reliable, and you'll have to find one on the used market, as it's been discontinued. Number 1. Canon EOS Rebel SL3/250D. The Canon EOS Rebel SL3/250D is one of the best cameras for photographers on a tight budget. It's an older DSLR, so it lacks some of the features found on newer mirrorless models, like advanced video specs and more accurate autofocus tracking algorithms. Having said that, a DSLR is the perfect place to start for photography, especially on a budget. It isn't as portable as most mirrorless alternatives, but the SL3 is Canon's most portable DSLR, and it has a much longer battery life than its mirrorless counterparts. Plus, its sensor still captures excellent overall image quality, and its optical viewfinder gives you an unfiltered view of your subjects. Beyond that, Canon's Rebel series is compatible with EFS and EF lenses, of which there are plenty of great options, including many that are affordable for budget shooters. If you want the portability of a mirrorless camera, the budget-tier Canon EOS R50 is a good alternative to consider. It's more compact and has faster burst shooting options, but Canon's RF lens ecosystem is still being built out, so you'll have fewer lens options, making the SL3 a better value pick for photographers who are just starting out.